Hi, it's lovely to see you guys. Congrats on the movie. It was incredible.
Thank you.
Paul, I know it's your feature.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Congrats. Jillian, you really threw yourself into this role, didn't you? I mean, you did a lot of running, you lost weight for it. How did that feel to go through that transformation, not only on screen, but in your personal life as well?
It was challenging. I won't lie. It was very challenging. At times it was uncomfortable. At times I enjoyed it. It was, I was going through as much as Brittany went through, as much as I could that Brittany went through. There was so much of the script that I thought I've felt that pain. I've felt that joy, and the spots that were missing for me related to her physical journey, and so I thought I would take that on so that I could experience as much as I could.
We have a bunch of membership options to fit all your fitness needs with rates as low as $129 a month.
I'm sorry, I thought you said as low and then the $129 for a month.
Yeah, that's a starting rate, $129 a month, and for that you get access to everything in the gym except half of it.
So every person we've walked by has $129 to just give to you. Is there a sliding scale for people in debt up to their tits?
Well, she was the funniest person I'd ever met, and here she was finally pursuing an earnest goal with sort of no defenses, no guard, and no backstop. There was success and there was failure in her mind as she really set the goal of the marathon. And I was interested in that. I was interested in what happened when somebody gives themselves no excuses and doesn't treat themselves like a joke, but treats themselves seriously. And I could relate to it. And so watching that inner human journey that also literally traveled the distance of a great city, I thought was really compelling.
Wow, look at you. That stub's broken, so just be careful. Oh, they should put a sign.
Hey, listen, I'm part of this runners group on Saturdays, and
You give me judgmental looks for 3 years, and now you want me to join a running group with you?
I thought we had a thing. Sorry about the olive branch.
I thought it was really great how the movie explored themes of self-love and body positivity. These are topics that should be spoken about more often. Did you ever think back to in your life, did you ever go through any issues where you could give us some valuable life advice?
I learned so much by playing Brittany. Really, I guess the advice I give is go be in a really great movie that somebody wrote. I don't know. No, I guess just try to be better to yourself. Just think of how you treat your friends and then try to match that and see how that works. Because I was always so giving to my friends, and then I would sort of put myself last, and this movie put everything into perspective and just made me look at my relationship with myself as the longest relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. It's the one that doesn't end. So, just trying to be better in that relationship. You wouldn't, treat a friend that way. So it's just looking at it that way.
Hey, man, what happened to you? You caught in the rain?
Oh, it's sweat. I ran today.
Why the hell you do that? Somebody chasing you or something?
The movie is about a woman against herself, which is, I think, what people can relate to. We're all battling ourselves all the time. And in order to dramatize that, we needed it to be external, this sort of big, epic fight with herself. And so the way to do that was to have her project all of her fears and anxieties and judgments of herself onto somebody else. And it is a vicious scene. It's a hard scene to watch. It's very uncomfortable. And also the hope is that you're feeling pain for the victim of her wrath and also for her because you know where she is at this point in her life and her journey.
What brings you in today?
I have a hard time focusing.
You get enough sleep every night?
How much is enough?
6 to 8 hours.
Oh, way more than that. That's not the problem. But I had a friend who was also just very out of it, and she was prescribed, what is it? Adderall? And now she's very alert.
Some people abuse Adderall for recreational purposes.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's true.
I'm sorry you have to deal with it.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
All the time.
What do you both want the audience to take away from this movie?
Putting yourself first can be a hard thing to do, very difficult, but it's also a very beautiful thing. That it's okay to show people who care about you a vulnerable side to yourself, to go for a goal that feels unachievable or just, I don't know, that feels like it's not within your own skin, within your own body, whatever that is. Those are my top ones.
I just think that change is possible, and it's easy to forget that a lot of the time. And it's easy to, especially right now, to not have hope in the world and in ourselves. And it's, we're changing all the time, and we can change for the worse or for the better, and we have to actively choose to change for the better.
Love that. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank
it was
you.
so lovely talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.